some of you, the reason why you aren't showing up on camera is because there's a fear there. But what is this fear? You're not going deeper with yourself to identify it, and you're just trying to bypass it. But guess what? It's still keeping you stuck. So I'm gonna call some things out, and if this is you, just drop a me in the chat. Perfectionism. Some of you have perfectionism. Now let me tell you this. Perfectionism is only the result of fear. The reason why you're a perfectionist is because you have a fear of something. You just haven't identified it yet. Once you can identify it, you can get rid of this perfectionism. Fear of being judged. Fear of being judged, of people leaving bad comments on your posts, of people making fun of you, right? Who am I talking to? Well, that's you. You're afraid that you're going to embarrass yourself. That's fear of being judged. The next one, imposter syndrome. Imposter syndrome, by the way, is also another fear. That's another fear as well, right? You are afraid that you're not going to be able to serve your audience. You're afraid that you're going to be found out. You're afraid that your success isn't real. So there's a fear there, but we have to identify what that fear is, right? Okay, awesome. So we got perfectionism, we got fear of being judged, we got we got imposter syndrome. And the last one that I'm going to call out, right, is a fear of sounding salesy. Fear of sounding salesy, right? Now, all of these fears are rooted in you and what you think about yourself. That's what it's rooted in. It don't got nothing to do with your dream clients, because your dream clients don't see you as a perfectionist. Your dream clients do not see you as someone who is an imposter. And your dream clients do not see you as someone who's selling to them and it's icky. That's just what you made up about yourself. You know your business is powerful, but if you're not showing up consistently online, how will your dream clients know that too? Right now, you're overthinking, you're second guessing, and let's be honest, you're just avoiding the camera altogether.
No thanks.
You're consistently thinking, what if people judge me? What if I embarrass myself? But what if I told you in just 90 minutes, you can have 31 pieces of content done?
Yes.
In the Consistent Content Accelerator, I'll sit with you as you record your content so that now you're no longer shrinking back, but you're showing up with confidence. No more second guessing what to post, no more cringing when selling on video, and no more stressing over how to edit. Just effortless visibility, consistent leads, and powerful messaging to bring out the thought leader in you. You're already making great money, but you know there's untapped potential waiting for you. Social media isn't about starting over, it's about scaling smarter. Join us now. The link is in the comments to claim your experience today. The question is why? What are you afraid of? When you're able to identify what this fear is, you can actually destroy perfectionism, imposter syndrome, fear of judgment, fear of selling, right? So here's a couple of things of what the fear could be, which is not feeling like you are worthy enough. Some of you just don't feel worthy. You don't feel worthy to lead people. You don't feel worthy to help people, and you don't feel worthy to make millions of dollars. That's a real thing. Like you know that it's simple to do these things, but you feel like I can't do it. Like I'm not worthy of it. Another one is not deserving. Like you have to work 10 times harder because you feel like you don't deserve the life that you have or the life that you're trying to create. That's a real thing. Some of you can stop me once I get to yours. Here's how you know that I got to yours. Your heart leaps. Your heart identifies. Your heart is telling on you. Your heart is saying, that's me. That's the root cause. The other one, I just lost it. What was it? Oh, not smart enough. Some of you are telling yourself, I'm not smart enough. And that's the reason why you're not showing up. You think you have to know all the information in the world before you start coaching, before you start teaching, before you start serving. And it's not true. Right? So these are just top 3. Is there more? Absolutely. But these are the top 3 that I always hear. Not worthy, not deserving, not smart enough. And so how does that show up? That shows up in, okay, I don't want people to find out that this is how I feel about myself. So let me make sure everything is perfect. If everything looks perfect, then I get to look the part. But the reality is, your dream clients don't care about perfectionism. They care about how you can help them. When you don't feel like you are worthy, you feel like you have to undersell. You feel like you have to charge low prices, and you feel like you have to do more than what you're actually asking people to pay you. Absolutely not. When you feel like an imposter, you don't want to sell, because now you keep thinking, well, what if people give me their money and I don't actually deliver? What if people give me their money and they don't like what I have to offer? Let me tell you this. If people are giving you their money, they already like what you have to offer. They already like it, right? So that's acknowledge. Acknowledge the fear that is holding you back from actually showing up. When you can acknowledge the fear, then you can actually destroy perfectionism. You can navigate imposter syndrome, because that tends to come back. Fear of judgment. Now, some of you, let's talk about fear of judgment. Fear of judgment. Some of you keep asking yourself, what if people write bad comments? What if people judge me? What if people don't like what I'm saying? What if people are embarrassed? What if I embarrass myself? Here's what helps with fear of judgment. This is the truth. The truth is coming out. You ready? People are going to write bad comments. This is social media. There are people who come on here just to write bad comments. Now, here's the mindset shift. Those bad comments are actually helping you. Because social media, Instagram, TikTok, LinkedIn, they can't tell the difference between a good comment or a bad comment. Yeah, Prophetic Princess said they do it all the time. But social media cannot tell the difference between a good comment or a bad comment. All comments are engagement for them. So guess what? Those bad comments are actually pushing your content out there. So let it work in your favor. When Jesus showed up, you know how many bad comments he got? The Sadducees and the Pharisees always made fun of him, always tried to test him, always tried to catch him off guard. Do you think Jesus was like, I ain't going to the cross for those jokers? They don't know how to respect me. Forget them. No. He stayed focused on his mission. If you stay focused on your mission, as opposed to letting fear take over, you will be able to bless so many people. You will be able to bless so many people. So stay focused on your mission. You know how many people used to come in here in my live? Not as much anymore, thank goodness. But they will come in my live and they will start writing all these nasty things. They were like, she's talking about the prosperity gospel. She's a fake. Her hair looks horrible. She looks like a man. And I would just be like, whatever, just let them type. Because TikTok is looking at it like, oh, this is good. This is a good live. If people are engaging, we'll push it out. Hi, haters is right. Okay, the last one. What if people judge me? They are going to judge you. They are. There are people who are miserable. They are absolutely miserable, and they can't do what you're doing. So they're going to judge you. That's the only thing they can do. But don't let them stop you from serving people. I'm going to tell you right now, I used to be afraid to go live. Now I can't wait to go live. My very first live, the worst thing ever happened to me. I was so afraid to go live by myself that when I was live, I taught something. It was amazing, by the way. The live went great. I got all the way to the end of my live, and all I had to do was tell the people, love you all, have a good night. And instead, what happened was fear took over me. The tears started to well up in my eyes, and I can feel that warm, salty water rolling down my cheek. And before I know it, I was crying live in front of all these people. In the moment, like I'm feeling alone. I'm feeling like I can't go on. I'm feeling like I want to quit. And then I just get that word that's like, you're not alone. I'm here with you, you know? I will tell you right now, I woke up this morning and my mother's on the side handing me tissue. How embarrassing. I was so embarrassed. But that was the biggest thing that I was afraid of, being embarrassed live. Some of you have yet to hit live because you're afraid of being embarrassed. But do you know what happened? People congratulated me. People shared that live. People loved it because they were able to relate. We're going to make mistakes. We're going to say silly things. Keep on moving. It don't got to be perfect. Your dream clients don't want you to be perfect. They want you to show them how you can help them be healed and transformed. That's what they want. They already know you're human and you're going to do human things, right? So being afraid that people are going to judge you, they are going to judge you. The question is, what are you going to do when they judge you? Show up anyway. If I never showed up, I wouldn't have been able to help so many business owners, hundreds of business owners, create content and fix their marketing where now they're getting their dream clients that's saying, thank you so much that I finally found you. One of my clients, former clients, Christina, she just texted me 2 days ago. She sent me a screenshot of her live results and she said, thank you so much. I can't thank you enough. When we were working together, she was afraid to go live. And so what did we do? We had a one-on-one session where we identified the fear. Again, if you ignore the fear, then you're never going to get free to move forward. We had to acknowledge the fear. And then we had to do some healing work inside of her so she can show up. Today, she shows up live and people buy. Come on, honey. This is the same Christina who came into the challenge and asked me for a lead generation strategy and got 30 leads overnight. When I tell you it works, honey. And it's not just because Christina has superpowers. It's not just because Christina had a business for a long time. No. Christina is she's a manager for a major company. So she works a 9-to-5 and she's a mom and she runs her business as a career coach on the side. And she recognized, I want to create another stream of income. So let me start this business. But when she first started, she only had 474 followers on TikTok. And when she would post, barely anybody was checking for her. Today, she has over 40,000 followers. She knows what to post that's going to bring in the followers, what to post that will get them engaged, and what to post that will get them to buy. How many of you know that to the T about your content? Because those are actually the 3 things you need in your marketing strategy that's going to get you the consistent sales. If you don't know that, it's over. At that point, you're just posting just to post because you're like, I still don't know what hits. But with her, we were able to identify that and help her to acknowledge the fear so she could show up on camera. And now, last year, she wasn't even on social media that much last year, towards the end of the year. And she started going live again this year, posting her content this year, was able to get 24 email subscribers. Sis knows how to work her social media to get her sales.